Tell me how it all started, how they approached you and what your options were.
I'd heard that Blackburn were interested in me at Southampton, and in fact agreed a fee with the manager then, Ian Branfoot, and I went up for talks with Kenny into the, I think it was the Haydock Thistle Hotel.
It's always a glamorous location,
somewhere posh.
I went up there with my wife, who was 7 months pregnant, and Kenny's wife took her shopping whilst we were sat in talks all day, and they'd gone brilliantly, and I'd promised to give an answer within 2 or 3 days after talk. So I went back home and had a call from someone at Manchester United to say that they'd heard about the talks, and they were interested. They wanted to sign me, and I said, well, I've promised Kenny I'd give him an answer within 2 or 3 days, and I intend to do that. I would love to have talks with you, but that's the situation. If you want me, then we'll talk. And I never had a phone call back off from Manchester United, so it was never an option. And I went back to Kenny and gave him the answer that it was yes. And it's interesting listening to him there. He told me that the plans were to win the title, not to survive it, not to survive in the Premier League.
I'd had a particularly good season. That 93-94, scored a lot of goals, and I had a number of options where I could go. I spoke to Kenny on the phone. I think you were away on holiday, probably for about a month, I think. So
It was just a short holiday.
I never met Kenny in person, but no, I think I was slightly in awe of Kenny as a player, first and foremost. Basically, he told me his plans. I had the option of joining Blackburn and playing alongside Alan, and it seemed like a good idea. Blackburn were a club who I think had finished second, 93-94, and look, it doesn't work like it's going to be a natural progression where they would go on and win it, but I wanted to try and be as successful as I could.
It wasn't necessarily smooth, though, the process. What happened the night before?
It wasn't smooth in many ways. No, the night before I was out, I obviously knew I was going to travel up to Blackburn, and I'd had a few drinks, and I saw a convertible car on the road and tried to impress the people I was out with, and went and dived in head first. Anyway,
Did you know this?
No.
Somebody saw me. I went into a nightclub at that stage, came out, and got in a cab, and the next thing there were 3 police cars. So I was like, I'd committed a murder. Anyway, all I could think of, I was sitting in a cell at the police station in Norwich. I've really messed up here. The move isn't going to go ahead. And I went to the chairman's house the following morning, and I think I spoke to Kenny, and I can't tell you, I was really nervous. But Kenny just laughed, so that actually put me at ease. I don't know what you're actually thinking.
What were you thinking?
What an
I wasn't
idiot.
bothered, it wasn't my car. No, my car.
So there's no sense that, you're Britain's first £5 million player who spent the night before he signs for you in prison, but that's all right, is it?
At least we
not
knew where
quite
he was.
in prison, but in the cells.
At least we knew where he was.